it's time for churches and Christians and Australia as a whole, really, to stop leaning so much on this concept of reconciliation. I actually think it's doing a lot more harm than good. I think we should replace it maybe with fellowship, that we want fellowship with Indigenous Australians. Because when we say we want reconciliation, and when Archbishop Raphael says the path to reconciliation is a very long one, so suggesting that reconciliation is a long way off, that could be understood by a lot of Indigenous Australians as essentially, we are not reconciled. In fact, it is explicitly saying, we are not reconciled. And what do you call two people who are not reconciled? What do you call them? Enemies.
Enemies, yeah.
You call
At
them
war.
enemies. Exactly, at war. And that is a terrible message to be putting out to Indigenous Australians, that we are not reconciled, therefore we are at enmity or we are at war. A lot of Indigenous Australians are going to imbibe that. They're going to internalize that. And that is really going to affect their relationship with non-Indigenous Australians and with non-Indigenous Australian culture, which we can get back to a little bit later. But I think we need to stop leaning on this concept of reconciliation. I actually think it's counterproductive. And I think the very notion of reconciliation between non-Indigenous and Indigenous Australia, when you really analyze it, is bordering on meaningless.